So the U.S. economy pretty clearly has some growing fields in healthcare, in energy. We see it in, obviously, information technology, computer science. The good jobs in those fields require a bachelor's degree. And we have shortages in a lot of those fields. We need more people in our country to be trained in those fields. If we need more bachelor's degrees, the question is, where are we going to get them? If we're going to meet the bachelor's degree demand in this country and enable people to get ahead, to make good on the American dream, the chance of getting ahead with education, we've got to make sure that we bridge the gap so that more community college students, 40% of all undergraduates, get a bachelor's degree, that they transfer, that their credits transfer, and that they're able to complete degrees in fields of studies with strong labor market demand. Community colleges educate about 6 million students, and they provide two things. First, they're providing technical education that leads directly to workforce preparation, and the second is that they're providing liberal arts education, which typically is meant to be the first 2 years towards a bachelor's degree. Community colleges not only serve 40% of all undergraduates, but a disproportionately large number of students of color, of lower income students, of first-generation students, of immigrants. They've been called America's colleges. And so these are colleges that are the on-ramps for bachelor's degrees for literally millions of Americans that otherwise would either not go to education or go to a for-profit institution, which on average might serve them less well. We did some research into what happens with high-achieving students who are from the bottom income half and the top income half in terms of who succeeds. And what we found was that if you are a lower income high achiever, based on nationally normed standardized tests, where you go to college has a huge impact in your graduation rates. So if you go to a highly selective college, you have a 90% chance of graduating. If you go to an open access four-year institution, you have about a 55% chance of graduating. If you're an upper income high achiever, meaning you're in the top quartile, you actually will have an 80 to 90% graduation rate no matter where you go. The impact for the high achieving lower income student of where they start college is their chances of graduating, much more so than for any other group of students that I know. So what I'm most encouraged by is the commitment of leaders to doing this work, and that institutions finally are getting together and saying, you know what, we shouldn't just be aiming to advance in the rankings. We need to make good on this promise of talent development and equity, and we can do it together. That by competing together with one another rather than against one another, we can actually advance a public purpose. That to me is really exciting and great cause for optimism.